Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Play fake. Jackson. They're taking a shot on this first play. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Panthers have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Come on, let's go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up to the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. Gain of 14.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. It's a gain of 17.
Now Jackson off the play action.
1st down, Detroit.
Looking with fullback now. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Out of bounds at the
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Let's go.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They've got a man in motion.
Let's go.
Play action now with Jackson. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll go right side with Gibbs. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. And you make that bad when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That one connects. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Ready.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Come on, come on. Hey. Ready.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Short pass brought in. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4. The rookie from Miami, they're on a stop.
Brings up
2nd down now, 7 to go.
4-yard line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw the coverage too many times, you get more interceptions. Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden 1st quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Got it. Ready?
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it on 3rd and 5.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They're throwing it. Passing downfield, working the left. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
Panthers 1st down.
19.
10 at the 46-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. He's trying to push the field. Oh, Micah Fitzpatrick has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete. J.T. Woods on the coverage.
Here we go. Catch.
Now it's Jackson. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. This is brought in by Laporta. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Come on, come on.
And again, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Here we go, here we go.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneers.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go now.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready? Nice.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
In a 4th down.
Collects this at the 35. And it gets them something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. It's Gibbs out of the backfield. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
And the Lions.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning to Mike.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
He works it down to the 37. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. There'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. There'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
70 range, go! Ready?
To throw here on 1st down. Cut down the field. Leggett hits the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game.
Panthers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the set.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First place set down behind the line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the jump.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. He put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Baker with the return. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Running right. Here's Hubbard. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. He dodged the tackle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
He gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And that brings up 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here comes Williams on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Ready, set.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. blocked by his fullback behind the line. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
18 Rattler, 18 Hawk.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On the set.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready, ready. Panther 60. Panther 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's caught by Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Go. Ready.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Keeps away from one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's a throw. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
3rd and long for him here. He almost threw another one, Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Got Olovich, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Kate, remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken to the first round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done, but it doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Panther 11.
Jackson to throw it. This one to Williams out left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Brought in. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
17. Panthers 13. Jack Fox
now to kick this one away. Baker with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Throwing from the gun. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
4 yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They run again with Hubbard. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ready? Ready?
On first down, here comes Brooks. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers losing by 4. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready?
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Right back to Leggett. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set up. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw it. He brings it in. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
Here he is to throw. Has it in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers jump in front late. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Okay, a 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You have to pick up the pace.
Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
18, 5 in. Go.
Throwing now. It's on target to Williams. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Panthers 20. Jack Fox to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Baker with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready.
Back to throw. He's got it downfield near the edge. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here he is to throw. He's got it along the sideline. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Setting up to pass. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Cougar 19.
Looking inside the red zone. Let's go at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Charlotte.